So we're gonna start some laundry. I don't know why I didn't do it earlier. I mean, I thought about it and then I just forgot, so. It's like music to my ears. And I thought about cleaning the litter box before I took a shower this morning. Now I have to wash my hands all the way up to my elbows after I do it. Ew. Okay, all done. I feel like I should put some fresh litter in there. All of it needs replaced, but we're not quite there yet, and so, I don't know, I don't want to put fresh litter in there just to have to completely change it out next week. I did just like a thin layer because my cat deserves, you know, a clean toilet. But cat litter is expensive, guys. Can you blame me? Like, it's like $20 for that, and now I gotta buy it like every 3 or 4 weeks, so. But that's why my cat is an outdoor cat again. I mean, kind of, you know, we let her out there. She does use the bathroom out there. She used to be an outdoor cat for like 5-6 years. And while we lived on the wheat farm and while I was pregnant and we lived in a shed, we really started at the bottom. But now that we have a house, finally, we lived in 3 apartments before this, and she had to be an indoor cat. She has that 1 week where she got lost in a thunderstorm, and somehow she made it back. She was wet. She was, I don't know, somehow we found her. We put out like lost kitty posters with a reward, and people are actually trying to scam us and stuff. It was crazy. Anyways. And I'm like, whatever, you know, she's lived here long enough, she can be an outdoor cat again, even though all my neighbors are like, no, there's alligators, Florida, blah, blah, blah. I don't care, dude. You know, she lived a long life, and it's fate. And her name is literally fate. I love her so much, you know, and she's smart, and she knows not to really, especially after being lost for an entire week last time, I think she knows not to wander too far. Besides, like, swapping more laundry and then folding it later, I have to take out the trash, I gotta sweep, and that's pretty much it. They say hefty, and they're not hefty, and it wasn't even all the way full. So, like, I literally, like, double knot, triple knot in it. You know, it won't break. It's fine. Y'all, you know what I just realized? I can close this door, and it's, like, so much quieter. I don't know why I never thought about that before. Usually it's just so loud. Not right now, because it's doing the, I don't know, the weird part. But, like, when it's just going and spinning and being crazy, yeah, it's very, very loud. Same with our dryer. It's very loud. And it's so much quieter when you actually close that door. I'm not used to having a laundry room where the door closes. For the last year, I've not been using this door. Here's my crazy fiance. You look like Tech Man. Just, you know, he has a whole invisible, you guys can't see it, but he has his computer set up in here in like 10 different screens. It's invisible. It's true. Yeah. Oh, the room's a mess. Let's ignore that. Y'all didn't see that. My man's back has been starting to hurt lately because he's always hunched over at his computer, so he found a way to like be able to just sit comfortably and work in his room. Even though we got a 3-bedroom house for him to have an office, he finally has one. He doesn't want to use it. And so now instead of the office always being a mess, now our room is like always a mess. I'll make the bed, and then he'll just lay in it and destroy the blankets and the pillows, and I'll put up the futon and make the futon, and then he just like sits on it and destroys everything. And his nightstand, instead of the desk now, is always full of like trash and stuff. And I mean, it's where he works, so I get it. But our room is just like always a mess now. You know, the cat hangs out there and sleeps in there because he's in there, and the cat's obsessed with him. And so now add fur and stuff to the bed and the pillows and the floor, and it's just like, dang it, now I gotta always vacuum in there. And just, all right, it's fine. It's whatever. We just swap one room for another. It's fine.